So hi guys, what's up? I am back with another video, and I hopefully you had a great Easter weekend, and hopefully you got some rest. Hopefully you didn't have to work, or you was just like relaxing and just like hanging out with your family, friends, your loved ones, and all of that good stuff. So hopefully you had that, time to just really just reflect. And as Easter has just left us, I began to think about the goodness of Jesus and how he died for us and our sins. And I'm just so grateful for that. I am just, I don't know, that is something that the average person could not do. Okay, the average person could not die for someone else's sin, and that's just, that is just something that is just mind blowing to me. And I don't know about you, but I know you are. I'm just grateful for it, seriously, that we have grace, and that we can make mistakes and get back up and try again the next day, and keep trying and keep building our relationship with God so that we can become who we're supposed to be, and what we're supposed to be in the kingdom. And everyone have different titles, everyone have different paths of where God is taking them. And just embrace your path. And your path, or the way, is going to be, it's going to be difficult. It's not going to be easy, but we do have good times. And I know I mainly come on here to try to encourage those who are maybe having a bad day, or in just a bad or dark season in their lives. But don't get it twisted. We are truly blessed. And if you can open your eyes, and if you can breathe on your own, and if you can walk, and if you can talk, the smallest things in life, if you have a roof over your head, or you have somewhere to sleep at night, a safe, warm spot, like, you have to begin to think about where you want to go, or where God is taking you in the kingdom. But don't forget to be grateful for what he has already given us, because the more we appreciate what we have now, when we do, when God does bless us with more, it'll be mind blowing. So just stay humble and just really appreciate it. And I know some of us, we're not where we want to be, and even for me, speaking on my personal experience, sometimes it can get frustrating, because we know that we have the potential. We know, we can see the future. We know where God is taking us, but it's not just like a snap of the finger. We have to gradually get there, and through God's grace, and because of the mistakes we make, he has never given up on us, and he's going to get there. He is going to get you there. He's going to get us there. So, just remember to stay grateful for the small things. And yeah, everything is going to be okay. But that is not even what this video was supposed to be about today. I don't know. But I just want to come on and talk about how putting burdens on yourself that was not your battle to fight. And especially a lot of empaths, or a lot of people, who chosen people, we feel empathy for others' situation and their problem, and we instantly want to go into, oh, help mode. Like, I gotta do something. I have to help this person. And granted, you are supposed to love your neighbor. Like, that is not, like, I'm not saying not do anything for anyone. No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm talking from a standpoint of, when you are fighting someone else's, when it gets to the point when you are fighting someone else's battles, and they are no longer fighting, that puts you in a place of trying to pretend, or trying to act like God in someone else's life. And a lot of times we don't think of it like that. We just think like, oh, we just want to help this person, especially if it's our loved ones. Like, we really want to help, people. But we are not God. And yes, I'm talking to myself. We are not God. We can't get in the way of what God is doing in other people's lives. Like, for instance, when I was going through my darkest moment in life, right? I had no one there to talk to. I mean, no one there. But that particular time, I had to talk to God because I didn't have anyone else to talk to. And that made me stronger. That made me realize who I am, what God, it just gave me that time to sit back and think. I didn't have all of other people's opinions and what I should do and how I should move and this or that. I really had to sit down and talk to God because I had no one else. And sometimes God will take away things or put us in that position to where we have no choice but to lean on him. And I still have no choice but to lean on him to this day. But, he has placed good friends in my life and, good people in my life that I can communicate with now. But still, in that moment when I'm going through my toughest time, when I'm feeling down, I instantly go to God first. Because now I know that they come and they go. And that doesn't make them a bad person, or that doesn't make them not love you or not care about you. They probably don't even know what you're going through in a moment. You know what I mean? So, but now I know to go to God. And when I go to God, then he will send people in my life, or he'll have a friend text me like, hey girl, what, is everything okay? Like, he will send people, but I instantly go to him. But before, I went to everybody else to try to solve my problems, to put my burdens on. And and now that I'm more mature, or now that I am wiser and I understand what God is, I don't understand everything, but I kind of got a glimpse of what God wants in my life. Now I get it. So that's what I mean by getting in God's way. You can be shielding someone, and God is like, let me move you out the way because you in the way of me trying to, overall at the end make this person become a better person. But if you constantly there with your cape, with your little cape on, thinking you a mini God, then I can't do what it is that I'm trying to do in this person's life. Now, again, I'm not saying not be there for people. I'm not saying that. But if you have if you have a prayer life, and if you have I don't know, you just know. You just know. But of course, always be there for people, but don't just get in the way thinking that you're God and thinking that you can solve someone else's problems, because you be there for that person, for a shoulder to lean on, someone to talk to, just listen. And if you can help, absolutely help. But don't get to a point where, like I said before, you're fighting this person demons, and these demons are beating you down, like knocking you out, and the person just sitting back drilling their fingers like, oh, I ain't got to worry about it, she'll do it, she'll take care of it. You know what I mean? So that's what I mean. And I hope you guys understand. I'm not saying don't help people, because you absolutely help other people, but you'll just know, you'll have discernment. God will guide you. God, pray about every and anything when it comes to anything in your life, people in your life, anything that job, career, relationship, anything that you can think of. What should you wear? Pray about anything that you can think of. And if you are spending time with God and you have an open heart and you're really dedicated to walking in the path of which God has set out for you, then you'll just know when to move and when not to move, when to listen and when to take action, when to talk and when to be quiet, when to support and when to step back. So that's what I mean by that. So just keep that in mind, y'all. A lot of people that are not chosen ones, or are not walking with God and the path that God wants them to walk down at that moment, they can easily just place their burdens on you, and not care. And you thinking that you helping someone, but they don't care about how you feel and how it's affecting you in your life. So, sometimes it's okay to sit back. You're not God. Focus on what it is that you need to do for your life and your path, and you know, just allow God to do his works in your life and the other person or people lives that you are connected to. Pray for those people, lead by example, you know, and everyone come to God or have a encounter at different times. And just because you may have had an encounter, it doesn't mean that, you know, another person had the same encounter or the same time that you had it, because that's not true. You know, a lot of us, including myself, when I had my encounter and I got saved, I wanted everybody to instantly just feel the way I felt. And if they didn't feel the way I felt, then I would get frustrated and angry with them. But, you know, it's not, again, me trying to play God. I am not God. So now I understand to be patient, to listen, to not be so quick to judge people, because just a few years ago, I was in their shoes. I wasn't always saved. I didn't always have a relationship with God as I have now. And I'm still working on my relationship constantly on a daily basis. You know what I mean? So I still have things that God is working with me on, and he's giving me grace. So I don't have the right to point fingers and you know, make someone see something from my standpoint and my point of view. And I'm very humble in that way, and I understand it because, like I said before, my feet ain't even wet. You know what I mean? Like I feel like I'm still getting started. I'm still learning or building my relationship with Jesus, and you know, so I can't just go around and, you know, instantly making people feel as though that they should be on the same path at the same time. So that's all I have, and hopefully you understood it. Hopefully I wasn't everywhere, and I'll see you guys next video. Bye.